Welcome back to the class. See, in today's class, I am going to discuss an example which carries 5 marks in annual examination. It is very important from examination point of view. See, the problem is consider f from n to y given by f of x equals 4x plus 3. See, where y equals, see where y means this is the codomain where y is defined as some element y belongs to y such that y is equal to 4x plus 3 for some x belongs to n natural number. See, the question is show that f is invertible. Find the inverse. So it involves two questions here. We have to find the inverse. Before that, we have to show that f is invertible. See, understand the question. We have to prove that f is invertible and we have to find the inverse. See, before going into the solution, let me clarify that in my previous videos, I have clearly told that to show that f inverse exists, f must be 1 1 and onto. See, this is the first method here. We can show that f is 1 1 and onto, then f inverse exists. So what is the other way of showing it? See, other method is composite concept here, composite functions. So we can show here g of f and f of g. So here both are, see, composition of f and g and composition of g and f, both are equal to, you can prove that both are equal to identity function. So we can do any one method here. Let me clarify it. We can show that f is 1 1 and onto, or we can prove that composition of f and g and f both should be equal to identity function. So I will follow the composite functions concept here. So we can prove it by any one of the method here. Both are same. So you consider any one of the method here. So here, after reading the problem, what is given in the problem here? Given, see here, given y is equal to 4x plus 3. Y is equal to 4x plus 3 for some natural number. X belongs to n. This is given in the problem. So this is the function y is equal to 4x plus 3 for some natural number. See here, using this, see, very important, y is defined here. Using this, I will solve for x. See here, 3 comes to left hand side, y minus 3 is equal to 4x. And so if I solve for x here, y minus 3 divided by 4 is equal to x. See, this is the value of x here. So I have solved for x. So here, what is the definition of inverse says in the previous class? To say that a function f from x to y is invertible, there should exist a function g from y to x. So I hope you can remember the definition here. If x to y is there, then there should exist another function g from y to x. Okay, this is very important. See here, given function is f from n to y. That means to say that f is invertible, there must exist another function g from y to n according to the definition. So here, according to the definition, let us define another function So let us define another function g from, see here, g from y to n according to the definition, such that, so my function should be g of y is equal to, so this whatever we got here, this is function of y, that is y minus 3 divided by 4. So this is very important step. So we can define another function g from y to n such that g of y is y minus 3 divided by 4. Then what we have to prove in the next step is, see here, we have to consider the composition. So let us consider one by one here. See, we have to observe very carefully here. Consider composition of, we know this, composition of f and g, that is written as of x. This we know, that is g of f of x. See, composition of f and g on x. So you can say here g of, see, f of x. So f of x means, that is given in the problem, 4x plus 3. So that is 4x plus 3. See here now, this is f of x, 4x plus 3. So g of y. So you treat this whole thing inside the bracket. See here, g of y. So you can treat this as, this whole thing as y here. So g of y. Where is my g of y? See, g of y is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4. So I should write here y minus 3 divided by 4. So instead of y, I can substitute 4x plus 3. So I have written y minus 3 divided by 4. So that is, so here plus 3 and minus 3 get cancels. So 4x divided by 4. So 4 get cancels. So I will get what? X. So here g of f of x is equal to x. G of f of x, composition of f and g is, composition of f and g is x. So next, what is the another composition here? See, f of g of, see, composition of, this one is composition of f and g. This is composition of g and f. You observe that g on y here, this is very important. That is f of g of y. See what happens here, f of, see, g of y means it is here y minus 3 divided by 4. So I substituted g of y, it is y minus 3 divided by 4. Now you treat this whole thing inside the bracket as x, f of x. So where is f of x? So f of x is in the problem here. See, f of x is what here? 4x plus 3. So here, instead of x, I can write this. See here, 4x plus 3 is there. So what I have to write here? 4x plus 3. So 4x. So what is x here? Y minus 3 divided by 4. See here, 4x plus, I can write 3. So here 4 get cancels. So what is left here? Y minus 3. This plus 3, I will keep it as it is. So this cancels y. So I got this as, so you can compare here, composition of g and y, g and f, composition of g and f, that is f of g of y, I got y. So this is composition of f and g, I got x. So this is very important. So now what is my conclusion here? So I can write here, therefore what we proved here, see, composition of f and g, composition of f and g, see here, is equal to x. That means it is an identity function, see, defined on what was the first set here? See, natural number. So I can write this as identity function defined on n, and this one is f of g. This is also I got identity function defined on y. Therefore, what it proves, f is invertible. F is invertible. See, there are two questions as I earlier told you here. Show that f is invertible. So we have proved that f is invertible. So what is the other question here? Find the inverse. So what is the inverse? Where it is? See, f is invertible means, according to the definition, g, I think you remember this, g is the inverse of f. Say, so where is g? See, g is the inverse of f. So where is g? So here we have defined the function here, g of y is equal to y minus 3. This itself is the inverse. So I can write here y minus 3 divided by 4 is equal to f. So this is the inverse of f. So this is 5 marks problem. So you can go through the video slowly and you write down the problem separately in the notebook. So we have to write, see here we have to prove composition of f and g is on x is equal to x, composition of g and f on y is equal to y. Then it is identity is equal to identity function, therefore it is invertible. By definition, g is the inverse of f. What is by inverse? Y minus 3 divided by 4. So at this step you can stop the problem.